I got need.
You built different.
I got need.
Thank you both for joining. We'll go ahead and get started in the front.
Hey, who would you give props to for this game? Either another player or set of plays.
I think the easy answer is Chelsea Gray, right? Just unbelievable scoring record right there, 39 points, 5 for 8 from three, 15 for 23, just been carrying us all year long, just unbelievably talented and clutch. But in addition, I would go Nas Hillman. Nas Hillman came in and did exactly what we asked her to do. 4 for 5 from three, 4 for 5, period, for 8 points, but she just set a ton of screens for us all night. She took the matchup between AT and was able to match some of her physicality, and she made a difference for us. Like straight hauls.
Andres Lopez with a Bleacher Report. How does this win basically echo what your entire season has been? A come from behind, an underdog mentality, and all of a sudden you're in the finals. How does this translate to what the rest of this season has been for you?
Yeah, I mean, just that full strength, they counted us out. Down Ka, they counted us out. Down Angel, they counted us out. So we've just been counted out all year long. And we've taken that challenge personally. And every player on our team has stepped up and just embraced the difficulties that come with losing teammates. But yeah, I would just say it's exactly that. We embody what a resilient team is that fights through adversity.
Can you take me inside your locker room at halftime? You guys were down a bit and then just kind of came out storming there in the third quarter and still close game down to the end. But it seems like that's when you guys really started to give yourselves a really good shot at this game.
Yeah. Sorry, voice is all messed up. I just said 2 minute increments. I mean, we were down 13, 7 minute third quarter. I said small goals. Let's just be tied going into the fourth. We were down 2. So like we were headed that direction. They got a layup on us. So it was just small goals, 2 minute increments. If you look at it as a big picture and too large, it kind of overwhelms you. So make the smallest goals and try to achieve them, and then you're on to the next one.
Coach, I just want to get a sense of what your process has been like. I know early on, especially, seemed like you were very transparent and trying to still figure things out, figure the league out, the team out, etc. How do you feel you and the staff are going into this championship game now with an opportunity to win a title? What things have you been able to refine in the last few weeks?
I think it's just everything that they are. I am as well. I'm resilient, and I embrace challenges head on. I don't make excuses. So players being down, to me, that's not an excuse for why you can't win. And so I think it just starts with a mentality of like they're out there competing on the court, but I'm just as competitive as them, just in a different way. I'm competitive in my preparation. I take pride in the way that I prepare for opponents, and then just ultimately trying to make them feel most comfortable to go out there so that they're not surprised by anything that may come at them. So I would say just still in the process of figuring it out. But I mean, the best way to learn is from experience. You learn as you go. You take your L's on the chin and you step back up to the plate and respond every time, no matter what the circumstances are.
Isaiah Smalls, Miami Herald. Two-part question for you, Chelsea. On one hand, what's the mentality when you're down two of your best players? And then on the other, you've hit, I think you led the league in game-winning shots, hit another one tonight. What is it about these clutch moments that bring out the best in you?
It's the next person up mentality. That's what it always kind of consists of. It's been that way when Kyle first went down. And then we had Z go out for a few games and then Angel. So it's been the next person up, and everybody has to do a little bit more on both ends of the basketball. And tonight was no different. I mean, it was a huge, huge steal by Slim at the end of that game. To now we're only 3 points away from winning the game, and so that's a backbreaker if you're the Laces. And then the second part, I don't know, man. I just want to take the best shot possible, get to my spots. A couple times it wasn't me. Nas had a wide open layup. I just want to make the best read. In that moment, I want to get to my spots, and I put in the work, and I take those shots all the time in practice and other games. So the only difference is either the time on the clock or the stakes of the game.
Chelsea, just wanted to ask how are you feeling after that game, and if you're gonna have to take on the scoring load again in tomorrow's title game, are you ready for that?
Well, I need some tea, if you can hear my voice. Um, get a little massage, get some rest, and I mean, in the W we play back to backs. I've been playing back to backs all my career, so it's no different. Just try to figure out timing wise what tomorrow looks like, naps, all the things. So just be ready when the ball goes up.
And a question for both of you, just Angel's presence on the bench as a cheerleader, in this kind of role for you guys. Just how has she kind of been since she's been out with the
She
injury?
was swaggy on the bench, man. Her
Yeah,
and Kai
she put
had a
that
nice little
on.
fit on, you know what I'm saying? It's great. She brings the energy, whether she's on the court or off the court, and tonight was no different. I heard her all the time when a play defensively or offensively was going our way. When it wasn't going our way, I still heard her. So she's a presence out there. She's very, very vocal, and so we needed that energy.
Yeah, definitely. It's funny because I love Angel and all the passion and energy that she brings, but she's also has a good basketball mind as well. So I think it was there in the third quarter. I thought I was talking to my assistant, but I wasn't. When I went double big, it was actually Angel, and I was like, "Yo, I think I'm about to go double big right now. What you think?" And I'm thinking that it's my assistant. She's like, "I think you do it," and I'm like, "All right, bet I'm gonna do it then." And then the next couple possessions, I did it, and then we ended up having a little bit of success from it. And we both looked at each other like, "Yeah." So, ton of respect for her on the court and what she brings. But even when she's not able to play, she still brings that energy that Chelsea talked about, but also a good basketball mind, especially for a young player.
Nola, do you know if she'll be available tomorrow, or is that still up in the air?
I have no insight that way, just because we didn't get a chance to talk yet.
Any other questions? Okay, last one.
Thank you. For Chelsea, obviously the game-winning shot, there was a lot of emotion that poured out after that shot. Can you talk us through that moment, what you were feeling, and the culmination of all the effort that you've put in? And it all leads to that moment when you make that shot and you can just let it all out and talk all the smack in the world.
Well, I can't talk all smack until I get the trophy for real. Man, like some of their coverages, they were switching some things up. I knew if I went into a screen, probably with the post, AT was going to jump out. I didn't, honestly, I didn't think I was going to take the three. I thought they were going to take it away and make me drive it. And then I saw how Tiffany Hayes was kind of guarding the guard, and I was like, I just needed a little bit of daylight to get it off, and I got a little bit of it, and I just lived with the results, honestly. And that was it. When you're down, when you make a comeback like that, especially in a short span of time, it's only 7 minute third quarter, and we're down 13. Like, it's a big moment for not just me, but for our whole team.
Thank you so much.